guys. Hello, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, anytime you are watching this video. My name is Chalia Dashe, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm excited to be here once more. Like I told you people on the last video, that I'm going to try my possible best to see what I can do about releasing videos as often as I can. And yes, guys, I'm keeping to my promise, and I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here to do this video, because this video is one of those funny things, like I told you, that sometimes just pop off, you know the top of my head, or I just random thoughts I have, basically. And I would want to share with people. I would just want to say what's on my mind, so probably people can laugh with me. I don't know. I hope you find this video interesting. Well, if you haven't liked my channel yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Family, friends, what are you waiting for? I don't know if I have any fan yet, but you can't call yourself my family and my friend if you've not liked my YouTube channel. So please, guys, go on to YouTube, search for Charlie Adashe. I understand that sometimes when people try to use the link I put, it doesn't really go to my page. It keeps telling them to register and all. But just go to YouTube, just search for Charlie Adashe, and my channel will come out. Then you can like my videos. Guys, feel free to comment if you think there are areas I need to do better. If you even have suggestions on things I can do to make the channel more interesting, why not? Feel free to contact me. Like, share, let the world, or let every other person see what I'm doing. But guys, I'm really excited to be here. Like I said during my first video, YouTube is one of those things I've always wanted to do, and I'm glad that finally I've started. It wasn't easy, and I'm sure some of you can also see that this is sort of amateur. Like, you can see that the whole video being put together, it's not so professional. Well, I do everything on my own. That's because I can't really find anyone to help me do that. So I had to learn editing. I just had to learn few things about shooting and editing and making videos, and also the amateur way I'm just starting this way. So please, guys, encourage me. And how do you encourage me? By liking or by subscribing to my channel. So guys, welcome once more. How have you guys been? How have you guys been faring? Woo! With all that has been happening in our dear country, how have you guys been faring? Guys, it's important that you check up on each other, like we check up on ourselves. Call those people you love always. Call your loved ones. Check on people. I tell you the truth, things are not easy these days. Things are really not easy. People are going through a lot. People are dealing with a lot. So the least we can do is check up on ourselves once in a while. That's the best thing we can do for ourselves. Yes, so guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. For me, on my part, I'm doing well. God has been good to me. God has been faithful to me. God has been good to my family. God has been good to my business. I can't even complain. For the fact that I can afford 3 square meals, I still can afford 3 square meals, then I think it's something to really be grateful for. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for all that has been happening. So yes, guys, like I said, today's video is one of those random thoughts I have sometimes just pop in my head. Questions I always like, or things I always wonder at, or questions I always want to ask if somebody can help me answer. And I'm sure some of you have seen the topic already, but the question I want to ask, guys, the question that has been on my head for a long time now is, guys, why did we do mathematics in school? Like, what is the use of all that mathematics, all the plenty mathematics we were doing in school? Like, of what economic importance is it to some of us? Why I'm saying this is because math dealt with some of us. Maybe you watching this video, math did not show you shege, but for some of us, math was not really our friend. And today, it's not like we're really, I mean, I wouldn't say we don't apply mathematics in life at all. We do, yes. There are a lot of applications there are a lot of things rather in life that you have to apply mathematics one way or the other. But guys, all those maths, all those geometry, all those trigonometry, all those differentiation, dy, dx, where are they today, guys? Why did we have to do all those things? Like, I mean, if I can think of doing, even if I'm thinking of ways I apply math in my life right now, it does not use to pass addition, subtraction, multiplication, and sometimes division. Like, why did we have to do dy dx? Why did we have to do tan, cos, sine, all those things? Sine x, cos x, sine x over cos x is, oh my god, guys. Oh, guys. I don't even want, I see, the truth is, I don't even envy people in school. I don't envy people in secondary school doing all that mathematics, or people in the university doing all that mathematics. I don't envy them in any way. I don't envy them in any way. So guys, like, what I've been thinking of is this mathematics. They would have just taught us basic mathematics, Abi. They would have just taught us addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, because most people, that is all they use right now. Well, except if you are some serious engineer, maybe some aeronautic engineer, or you are in some of those real scientific fields. Yes, good for you. Those people can do math. But for those of us that it does not use to pass addition and subtraction, please, why did they have to teach us dy dx? Why did they have to torture us, guys? I can never forget secondary school and mathematics, guys. Hey, God, let me even gist you people that one. My secondary school, it was something else. Mathematics, most especially when you get to SS2. When you get to SS2, my secondary school was the secondary school that once people were getting to SS1, everybody is rushing to get to the science class. Maybe a class of 80, you may see 60 people go to sciences and 20 people to art. So my secondary school, I don't know if it was a strategy for them, or I don't even understand what they were doing, but there was this teacher. I'm going to mention his name, and if he sees this video, whoever sees this video, I don't care. Mr. Onu, I think the school did it deliberately. They stationed him in SS2 to help reduce all that number in science class. Some can go back to art class, or some would even repeat. Like, that man was a Goliath. Oh my God. See, Mr. Onu was, for those of you that know me personally, I'm not big. I don't have height like that. Mr. Onu is just like me. But me personally, when I would see Mr. Onu, then Mr. Onu used to be like Goliath to me, because of how everybody feared Mr. Onu, because of how everyone talked about Mr. Onu. Mr. Onu was a Goliath in SS2. Don't worry, come in your numbers, from SS1, cross over to SS2. Let's see how you people will cross over to SS3 in that number. That was Mr. Onu's duty. Hey, Mr. Onu dealt with me. I never failed math in my life until I got to SS2. first term, getting into class and seeing this man. And before we even resumed, or before we started classes, then when we resumed school and all that, I remember the SS3 girl in my room telling me then that Mr. Onu is tough. Oh, she was calling those boys in her class that were math gurus but struggled to pass through Mr. Onu. She was like, see, even this person struggled, that person struggled, talk more of you, that man. So I don't just know how she said that, and that really got into me, and I feared that man the more. Like, that man, when I see him, like, I would just get like I'll just get terrified, basically. Like, I was so scared of Mr. Onu. And I remembered first day in class how that man just entered. He just jumped into the class and was like, see, this class is too large. This class is too large. Not all of you are supposed to be in sciences. Some of you should go back to the art class. And that's how everybody was staring at Mr. Onu. And we started maths. Mr. Onu was that teacher that would give you a test, sometimes impromptu. He would just come. No, was it impromptu? No, I don't think Mr. Onu used to give impromptu tests. His tests were not impromptu. He would tell you people quite all right. But when he comes, he just starts reading the question, says, I give you 10 minutes. Before it's even 5 minutes, he's already counting down for you. So then I'll be writing, and guys, my body would be shaking literally when I would be writing Mr. Onu's test. Like, my body would be shaking, and at the end of the day, I will not be able to do anything, and I will just submit my script. And yes, you can guess as right, I will get 0. I will get 0. And Mr. Onu was this funny teacher that would come to class, and when he's now giving you back your test script, he would be announcing your scores, and he will be so loud that the junior students would be hearing, and you would hear them giggling in their classes, laughing at you. Mostly if you're a wicked senior, oh my God, you will hear them laughing. Charlie Adashe, 0. This person, that person, 0. This person, that. You just see us collecting our zeros. I mean, except for those few students that were really exceptional in mathematics and would pass maths and all that. But a bulk of us, like many of us, used to struggle with Mr. Onu's math. And I remember that at the end of first semester, I failed math. Like, in school then, it was 50 marks for the term. On the average, you must have 50 marks. Like, for first term, you must have 50 marks. Second term, you must have 50 marks. Third term, you must have 50 marks. So at the end of the year, you should be able to have 150 marks. You should not have below 100 marks, I guess, for you to be able to pass through. Like, you must not have less than 100 over 150 for you to get to SS3. I hope I'm right. If I'm not right and you're watching this and you were in my high school, please feel free to comment down below and just remind me. But I know that at the end of first term, guys, I had, was it a 47 or something because of Mr. Onu? That man scared me. I did not know mathematics. The little I thought I knew, because I wasn't doing so bad in mathematics, from, primary school to my junior secondary school to SS1. But that man tested my, my knowledge of mathematics in SS2. I failed math, guys. And you can imagine failing math 47 with the kind of father I had going back home for Christmas. Oh my God, my Lord and my God. That was the worst holiday I ever had, because my dad almost cut my neck. Like, he almost sold my head, because you see, it wasn't easy. Like, that Christmas, now when everybody was rejoicing, people were eating meat, people were having fun, I would want to join. My dad would just look at me. You too, you want to eat meat? You too, you want to play? After you failed mathematics, see guys, my dad taunted my life. My dad taunted my life that holiday. Ah, oh, after that holiday, I vowed not to fail anything in my life again. But well, the good dad he was, before I went back to school, he actually sat with me and spoke with me to know what the problem, why did you fail maths? What is the problem? And I told him, I think it's because of the teacher, he scares me. And, my dad just spoke to me. And I remembered going back to school and telling myself that, see, come, this man called Mr. Onu is not a god. And I cannot be scared of this man that way. Like, why? Why should I be scared of him? No, I'm not going to be scared of him. And that was how I summoned courage, and I removed the fear out of my mind. And that was how second term I passed math. Like, I did so well that it covered up for that first term. I had enough scores for second term, and I even had enough scores to carry me over to third term. So third term I didn't really have to do so much. I already had crossed over to SS3. But Mr. Onu, then coming to 100 level, still you still be doing some kinds of math 101, math 103, differentiation, dy dx. That one too, guys, I had a carryover. I had a carryover. Let me not lie, I had a carryover. It was not easy, but well, I wrote it my second year and I passed. So you see how math has been doing me. Guys. But now I look up, down. How am I using it? Yes, I can say some other things I did. Yes, English, economy, some other things I can see the application today. But mathematics, why did they not just teach me addition, subtraction, multiplication and division alone? It is something we have to challenge, guys. Please, it's something we have to challenge. Why will they? Oh my God, oh my Lord and my God. Anyway, guys, last I think when I started thinking of that, I decided to just check, like, what is the application of life, of mathematics in life generally. And the truth is, yes, mathematics sort of helps us in logical thinking. Mathematics helps us to think logically. It helps us to reason logically in some things we do. Like, you're able to determine time. You're able to determine, it's like driving sometimes. The other day, after thinking of this whole math thing, I was driving and I remembered wanting to get into a lane and somebody was coming, and I saw the person coming, and somehow I was able to look at his speed to know that, okay, no, I can actually cross before this man comes. I think those are some of the ways mathematics helps us. It helps us to just be able to, think logically. It's like cooking too, having to determine the amount of salt or the amount of sugar, I think mathematics just helps us to do some of these things, in our everyday living. But is it what the dy dx? That is the matter I am tabling. Is it what dy dx? Well, guys, I don't know, but I hope some of you would be able to share with me or be able to comment on how you think maths, the plenty mathematics we did, is helping us today. Please, how is it helping you? For you that you are baking cake, or for you, my friend, that is now a tailor, or for you, my friend, that what? How is the mathematics helping you today? The dy dx, how do you apply it? Tell me. So guys, I want to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just came back from church and I decided to just do this video quickly so I don't get to forget, and I hope this made you laugh. I hope my little story on my struggle on mathematics made you happy a bit. I would be bringing more videos soon, and like I said in the last video, yes, very soon we'll be talking more on some of the issues in Nigeria, some of the things that have been happening and the way forward. I hope you guys would stick around with me and you guys will keep watching my videos. Guys, please keep encouraging your girl. Comment, share, like, what else? And subscribe to the channel. So until I see you guys again, love you all. Bye.